So today we are going to study a new module in the subject of new enterprise and innovation management, that is innovation management. The topics which today we will be covered, those are innovation management, the meaning, objective and need, what are incubators and what are accelerators. So let's first understand what is the meaning of innovation. So basically, innovation is a process that involves multiple activities to uncover new ways to do things. And when we talk about entrepreneurial innovation, so entrepreneurial innovation deals with the introduction of new concepts, a new way of doing things, or it may be a new approach. So innovation is typically understood as the introduction of something new and useful. And innovation is gainful modification to the product or process. An existing product can be made better by adding more features, modifying design to make it safer or more user friendly. Let us understand what is the need of innovation. So innovation is needed by the entrepreneur for the following reasons. Number one, to face the competition which is prevailing in the market, then to stand out in the clutter, third, to survive recession period, and of course, to solve certain problems. What are the different sources of innovation? The different sources of innovation are unexpected occurrences. It can be any kind of situation, the critical situation in which organization is going through. Then it can be the process needs, it can be the incongruities, and fourth point, it can be the industry and market changes. Now let us understand what is innovation management. So innovation management refers to handling of all the activities which are required to introduce something new, which is in practice means things like coming up with ideas, developing, prioritizing and implementing them, as well as putting them into practice, for example, by launching new products or by introducing new internal processes by the organization. Thus, we can say that innovation management is simply the process of coming up with and introducing new things and developing the business one way or the other. What are the key aspects to innovation management? A very important point. So basically, there are four key aspects to innovation management: capabilities, structures, strategy, and culture. Let us try to understand what these key aspects means. So capabilities. The capabilities aspect revolves primarily around people, as innovation relies heavily on the abilities of both individuals and teams collectively. It refers first and foremost to the abilities, unique insights, know-how, and practical skills of the people working in the organization. Second is structures. The difference between structures and capabilities is that structure enables the effective use of the said capabilities. The right structures can work as a force multiplier, allowing the organization to operate and innovate much more effectively. Then the third one is culture. Culture enables the organization to acquire the capabilities related to people. With the right kind of pro-innovation culture, the organization is much more likely to be able to recruit and keep the right people in the organization. It encourages the right kind of behavior and discourages the wrong kind of behavior. Now let us understand the fourth key aspect to innovation management, that is strategy. Strategy put the plan the organization has for achieving long-term success. Yes, long-term success. Innovation is simply one of the means to achieve the strategic goals of the organization. So these were the key aspects to innovation. Now here comes the important topics like incubators and accelerators. Let us understand what are business incubators. A business incubator is a company that helps new and startup companies to develop by providing services such as management training or office space. So the services which are provided by an incubator are shared premises, business advice, business services, networking, mentoring, and it can be a full-time manager. The goal of incubators is to increase the chance that a startup will succeed and shorten the time and reduce the cost of establishing and growing its business. Thus, business incubation provides a nurturing, instructive, and a supportive environment for the entrepreneurs during their critical stages of starting up a new business. Now, let us understand the various objectives of incubators. Incubators generally they provide focused support to entrepreneurs through a supportive environment that helps them establish their business ideas and develop their concepts into market-ready products. They also support the acquisition of business knowledge. Their objective is to facilitate the raising of necessary finance. Their objective is to introduce the entrepreneurs to business network, of all which should be substantially reduce the level of failure. They also allow new entrepreneurs to start their business by reducing the related cost and risk. And their objective is to increase their chances of survival and success by building capacity and networks. Now let us understand what are accelerators. Accelerators, they accelerate a startup with a quicker and more intense program through which many resources are available. Accelerator programs usually have a set time frame in which individual companies spend anywhere from a few weeks to a few months working with a group of mentors to build out their businesses and avoid problems along the way. So it is very important to understand the difference between accelerators and incubators. Accelerators accelerate growth of an existing company, while incubators incubate disruptive ideas with the hope of building out a business model and company. So accelerators focus on scaling a business, while incubators are often more focused on innovation. So students, that's all about innovation and innovation management, incubators and accelerators.